Now I'm lying here with Linda on my mind. Next to me, soon to be the one I left behind. And Lord, it's killing me to hear her cry. She knows I'm lying here beside her with Linda on my mind. Yes, I know that I once loved her, and I placed the one above her, and I never thought I'd ever set her free. But it just wasn't in my plans. The way Linda squeezed my hand the first time when I held her close as she danced with me. She said, I've loved you for a long time, but you're married to a friend of mine, and I try hard to never let it show. But my love for you is stronger, I can't hide it any longer. So I thought I'd better let you know that I'm lying here with Linda on my mind. Next to me, soon to be the one I left behind. And Lord, it's killing me to hear her cry. She knows I'm lying here beside her with Linda on my mind. She knows I'm lying here beside her with Linda on my mind.
Lillian always knew when I was thinking about Macy.
Oh yeah?
That not sexually in the bed, I mean, but he played piano. I played this time I almost made the pieces fit, didn't we? And somehow she knew that was, if they were amazed her, and I just let it go.
All right.
And Macy thing died after a while, and we were married this time, but man, it was
You ready for a trucker song?
yeah.
Thought I'd never ask, did you? Me and Earl were hauling chickens on a flatbed out of Wiggins. And we'd spent all night on the uphill side of 37 miles of hell called Wolf Creek Pass, which is up on the Great Divide. We were sitting there sucking toothpicks and drinking knee-highs and onion soup mix, and I said, Earl, let's mail a card to Mother and then send them chickens on down the other side. Yeah, let's give them a ride. Wolf Creek Pass, way up on the Great Divide, trucking on down the other side. Well, Earl put down his bottle and mashed his foot down on the throttle, and then a couple of boobs with 1,000 cubes in a 1948 Peterbilt screamed alive. We woke up the chickens. We roared up off of that shoulder, spraying pine cones, rocks, and boulders, and put 400 head of them Rhode Island Red and a couple of burned out roosters on the line. Look out below, 'cause here we come. Wolf Creek Pass, way up on the Great Divide, trucking on down the other side. Well, we commenced to trucking, and them hens commenced to clucking. And then Earl took out a match and scratched his pants and lit up the unused $half cigar and took a puff. Says, "My, ain't this pretty up here?" I said, "Earl, this hill can spill us. You better slow down or you're gonna kill us. Just make one mistake and it's the pearly gates for them 85 crates of USDA-approved cluckers. You want to hit second?" Wolf Creek Pass, way up on the Great Divide, trucking on down the other side. Well, Earl grabbed on the shifter and he stabbed her in the 5th gear, and then the chromium-plated, fully illuminated, genuine accessory shift knob come right off his hand. come right off in his hand. I said, "You wanna screw that thing back on, Earl?" Well, he was trying to thread it on there when the fire fell off of his cigar and dropped on down, sort of rolled around and lit in the cuff of Earl's pants and burned a hole in his sock. Yeah, it sort of set him right on fire. Well, I looked down out of the window and I started counting foam poles going by at the rate of 4 to the 7th power. I put 2 and 2 together and carried 12 and added 5, come up with 22,000 telephone poles an hour. Well, I looked at Earl and his eyes was wide, his lip was curled and his leg was fried. His hands were glued to the wheel like a tongue to a sled in the middle of a blizzard. I said, "Earl, I'm not the type to complain, but the time has come for me to explain that if you don't apply some brake real soon, they're gonna have to pick us up with a stick and a spoon." Well, Earl reared back, cocked his leg, stepped down as hard as he could on the brake. The pedal went clear to the floor and stayed right on the floor. He says it's sort of like stepping on a plum. Well, from there on down, it just wasn't real pretty. It was Hairpin County and Switchback City, and one of them looked like a can full of worms. Another one looked like malaria germs. Right in the middle of the whole damn show was a real nice tunnel now, wouldn't you know? Signs said clearance at a 12-foot line, but them chickens were stacked to 13 now. We shot that tunnel at 110 like gas through a funnel and eggs through a hen. Took that top row of chickens off, slicker than scum off a Louisiana swamp. We went down and around and around and down till we run out of ground at the edge of town and bash into the side of the feed store in downtown Pagosa Springs. Wolf Creek Pass, way up on Great Divide, trucking on down the other side. Wolf Creek Pass, way up on Great Divide, trucking on down the other side. Thank you very much.
Why is that the stem? Why does it looks thinner to me than
The neck of the guitar?
yeah.
This is a parlor-sized guitar, which is a little smaller than your average guitar. Made in Chicago, Silvertone, made in Chicago. Found in the magic shop. I had to climb over a bunch of stuff just to get at this. And this, it was in a vinyl case with a zipper.
Yeah.
It had been in that closet probably 30 years. I had to climb up onto the pile of books. So it was a pile of books and papers about 5 feet tall and probably 15 feet by 15 feet. The entire room was full of books and papers. And I saw in the closet at the other side of the room these musical cases, instruments and stuff. So I had to climb up and kind of spider walk over on these books and all this. I get to the closet. This was in a vinyl case probably for 30 years. It had probably been there for 30 years, quite literally. And the zipper had corroded. So there's this damage here, which is caused because I opened up this vinyl case, but the zipper had corroded and stuck to the guitar. So I had to peel it off the guitar. So I promised this guitar I would never put it in a case again. It has never been in a case since then. And this is the guitar I play on my bicycle. It's a plywood top. It's a little temperamental, but and it has a crack. But we fixed this with duct tape. This is the brown duct tape. That's Luthier's duct tape. So we fixed it with some Luthier's duct tape. And there you go. Silvertone, made in Chicago. Thanks. See ya. Bye.